Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of a new chapter in our Gene Park series. I'm Icon, and today we're going to end the build-up phase of the foundations of the Gene Park, and the second chapter will be all about filling this place with genetically modified critters, like these, and setting up the whole thing to receive guests, set up a guest wing and the likes, and make this thing basically a nice and leisure tourism spot. And once all that's done, chapter 3 will begin, where we're opening up this thing to for guests, and we're going to build up a spaceport in the long run. I hope the mod works out to my dreams, though. I'm not sure about that. I only know that I have included this somewhere down there. I don't know. I'll have to check out the mod list, but this is the whole concept of the series, and once we have set up a nice and blooming oasis with guests and the like, our ex-convicts are allowed to see their amnesty as fulfilled, I'd say. Alright. Now, in this part of the series, we're going to create lots and lots of genetic baddies, and we're also going to fine-tune the park, because right now, well, this is just the foundations. It has been a lot of work to get this far, and the past episodes in the playlist are showing you what has happened in between. Rest in peace, Doc. But now we have this nice and wonderful area that we can segment into new clusters, and we're going to build up some pathways, and, well, I'm not sure where I'll end up. I somehow have in mind to use this area here, where I'm drawing the rectangle there. This will host the more dangerous specimen that we're breeding, and we're going to use these as defenses, just like we used them as an attraction for the guests. I'm still not sure where we will build up the guest wing, though. This is one big head scratcher for me, but we're going to get past that as well. Probably I'll just expand into this region here. This was the most ideal idea that I found so far. The only thing I dislike about that is that the attackers coming from this side here, if they are breachers and the like, they will be in the bedrooms of our guests, and they might not like that. Well, we'll see about that in the near future. For now, we're going to focus into new genetically modified critters. There's lots of work to be done with the genoframes. We have to harvest practically every living creature that passes our biome to turn it either into genetics or into genoframes. That's basically what we're going to do for the next few days, and it's going to be awesome. We have so far harvested even some buffalo genes and some cat genes, so they are really terrific things up to be created. I'm really looking forward to that. So we're going to have a lot of killing to do now in the next couple of days as well. Luckily, I have by now transformed my colony into an entirely vegetarian diet, and we don't really need these corpses for anything else than for processing them into their genetic materials. So we should do one thing, though. With this transition, we're going to go for a new type of fine meals, because we have so many different types of veg. We can just go for X per colonist. Yeah, that's okay. No, 1 per colonist plus X. That's what we're going to go for here. You know, we got the material, and we got the agricultural space if we need more. No biggie. All in all, we need to amp up our food production as well, because we're going to host guests, and that's going to be quite an effort. So, a creature has hatched from the Electro Womb. Say hi to MOLEMAN. So, you guys are absolutely invited to give me comments about renaming these guys. First come, first serve. So, our friend the MOLEMAN. So, genetic diseases in 3.7 years. I really wonder what that's going to say. Okay, well, stat-wise, we got a 6.33 DPS. That's not too much. And, well, he's the first of his kind, you know. He has a advanced trainability, though, so we're going to go for that. They don't look like they are particularly strong fighters, though. Really not. Well, speaking about fighters, let's see what we can combine if we combine Muffalo with Cat. So, Muffalo Cat, not the best Caravan duty, alright. Thick wool, rather disgusting milk filled with hair. Oh gosh. So, they have an improved melee dodge ability, but this doesn't sound like they are particularly deadly. Too bad. So, let's see. We could swap that with an avian genome, Muffalo Chicken. Vicious and suicidal protective companion. Okay. Melee cooldown scales with percentage of lost health. Hell yeah. I'm down for a Muffalo Chicken. Maybe even an entire breed of these, but yeah, let's create ourselves a Muffalo Chicken. This is just completely out of question whether or not to do that. But we need some better genoframe before we can do anything else. Sadly. Oh no, we have a food poisoning from cooking competency. I haven't had that in a long time. Well, yeah, there's something to recycle. I love that recycling mod. It's one of the finest additions that I've had in this run, because it's so awesome to have just the ability to dismantle things into their components. Because that's just so freaking comfy, you know? Speaking about comfy, let's make our people some boots. They give you a movement bonus. They're pretty cool. I've been neglecting so many component aspects of Vanilla Expanded here. There's such a massive depth of things that you can do with that. It's amazing. Okay, now, Sidearms, well, I sadly don't have anybody else with scientific passion here so far. Sidearms is the only person who's actually pretty capable of doing things like these. So, well, he's also supposed to be our top-notch handler. I'll give that duty away to Bogan, so we have somebody who can take up this. And even though Sidearms might not be the fastest learner, he is at least somebody who's able to do this. Yeah, lizard skin boots. Now that sounds fancy. And our people should be now happier about the veggie fine meal. By the way, why the hell is this table not here yet? Damn. What an oversight, you know. We're gonna deconstruct the old stools here, yeah. And we're going to reconstruct something more nice here. Let's see, do we have any surplus of leathers of any kind? No. This colony really has a very, very low amount of different leathers, because most of the time we weren't hunting. And now that we are hunting, we are transforming it all into genetic materials, so... well, let's stick with the chairs, you know, the wooden ones. Hey, Mr. Moleman. How's life? I wonder what the genetic disease thing will do. Whole body sterilized. Oh no! Alright. So I'll switch Narc away from the research duty for now, and she's supposed to create our colony some new genoframes. We need those quite badly. Okay. Looks like we're producing a normal quality right now. I don't know. Do we want to create a normal quality buffalo chicken? I'm somehow not down for that. Yo, Sidearms. Finish your work. Alright, so let's check out Narc. I really need somebody who's permanently only on the duty of doing these things. And we need those corpses over here. It's just not viable anymore. And honestly, we don't need corpses here in the freezer anymore because we are just not processing them there anymore. I might be even considering putting the butchering table somewhere else, you know. Heck, even the tissue grinder could be somewhere else. And what? Let's optimize our work environment. It's a bit of a pain, but it's absolutely worth the effort, because we're going to be so much faster with our work in this regard. Mech cluster with a weather controller. They really love to put these things on me in this run. It's amazing. It's the third time now in this run that our home buddies are being assaulted by something like that. Okay, well, oops, that's the wrong one. We'll handle that in a minute. But I first need to reorganize my shelves. Thank you. Important things first. Okay, a weather controller. Heck. How far away is it? Okay. So, we'll take care of that. It's going to be a nice series of breakdowns yet again. But whatever, I mean, we're going to get past that. Let's bring our assault rifles to the combat. I leave Sidearms back at home. Because I want to leave at least one good gun here at home. That's the least we can do. Frickin' Kessler syndrome cut my colony off of all the orbital traders so far. That's pretty nasty because basically the Kessler syndrome came up a short moment after I have finished this comms console. Maybe 1 or 2 seasons tops. Oh, come on, Narc. People are waiting for you, and you decide to go to your bedroom and sleep. Curse this Caravan system, I tells you. Seriously. Luckily, they got me to pay attention on what they're doing. So this is really awful, because every time we leave our city, our people are going nuts about that. You already see it. They're on major break risk now, because they left home. -30 mood. But on the other side, I gotta say that base builder, city builder precept is extremely cool on the other extreme, because back at home, there's nothing, and really nothing, bothering these people. They are so stable in their mood. It's wonderful. Everything gotta have its downsides, though. Okay, we gotta roam around this thing because I want to entry from this angle here. Although I gotta say, this is yeah, okay, we're going to shoot this thing down. Like, seriously, it's just a slugger turret. Can't even take an angle that's beneficial for us. Heck, we might even take formation behind these stones. Why not? You know, every wound that I can avoid is worth it. The plague. Okay. One of our horses has the plague. Not cool, but whatevs. Take that, mechanoids! Alright. I mean, I didn't expect it to be that easy, but I certainly won't mutter. I guess that's my reward for enduring it bravely this time. Take it down! Foggy rain. Sucks. So, Magnode. We should definitely deconstruct these things. Yo, I mean, in my current situation, I'm even inclined to deconstruct these things and check out the mountains in the vicinity if I find some tasty minerals there. Sometimes you just outright get lucky, you know? So this thing, Ancient War Spider remains. You know what? Winters, you're going to deconstruct that thing. And we're going to see what happens if we shoot down this mech spider thing. Holy moly! That's a lot of plasteel. Didn't expect to find that much plasteel there. Okay. Wonderful. So, I mean, I got this mob which gives you some loot out of these things. Oh gosh. I think this is way more effective. Yep. So, well, it's been 6 steel flak chunks, so I'd say definitely worth it. We are really, really short on steel in general. That's why I am miserly like that. And someone pointed out in the other episode that I left on one raid a solar panel unsalvaged, which was an oversight from me, actually. Should have noticed that. Monzonite urns. Oh well, hell yeah. Urns are cool. You can't build them yourself, but they have a really cool innate beauty rating. And I love to pilfer them and put them up in my colonies at home. Alright, so we have destroyed the weather controller. Heroes that we are. Okay. Berserk Philly. Well, yo, what happens if somebody's berserking on the Caravan, I wonder? Like, I never encountered something like that. And, why are the genoframes being put in here? Oh, well, whatever, I don't care. It's not that important. So, it makes me wonder if Philly will be, having a nice brawl with her buddies once we enter the map. I think that's what's going to happen there. The other option would be to pause the Caravan directly in front of the city and wait until she breaks down from exhaustion. That's the other thing you can do. They shot her down. Jeez, guys. How uncivilized. Please rescue her. Narc, corpse obsession. Well, whatever. I mean, it's time for good old Doc to be put out of his grave. It's the beginning of a new chapter, anyways. Oh no, Narc has been calmed down. She's not gonna do it. She's not gonna drop the corpse on the table. Let's take care that our good old friend Philly is not bleeding to death. Did she just lose her kidney? No, she had lost her kidney already a while ago. So, who's the next best doctor to take care of her? Looks like we're going to pick Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, MD. Okay, we got this. I'm a little bit upset that they didn't take their fists, but rather went directly for shooting them, but somehow... Humanoid hybrids. Well, we dislike humanoid hybrids? Seriously? I thought our ideology with a mad scientist precept didn't care about that. Humanoid hybrids accepted. Oh, I forgot about enabling that, huh? Okay, well, we had to reform our ideology anyways, and let's just say we'll correct that oversight. Good. Now, bringing more corpses. We need fresh genoframes. We really need them. I only got a normal quality, and that's unacceptable. So let's check out what we can hunt there. The dromedaries, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got no special genome. The bunnies, well, I'm a little bit indifferent about these, because you know they are providing rodent and leopard genes. But on the other hand, you know, these come around every now and so often. It's nothing special. Well, okay, our dudes are a little bit upset about our molemen. I'm a little bit upset about them. We'll fix that. There we go. Our dudes are bringing in the fresh genoframe material. It's working out really decently. And honestly, I think this one can be here as well. I probably will use this room more for the electrowombs and the like. And this room will be more like the tinkering table. Let's see about that. Alrighty. Good moment to get working on those genoframes. And I think I want some doors here. I dislike it when there are such unnecessary long walkways between stuff. No, not like this. Good thing that we didn't create anything there. I wonder if a solar flare is killing off your hybrids in the electro room. It might be. It might actually be. That would be a tragedy. A fennec fox. Is that also providing feline genes? Foxes. Frostlings. No. Actually not. I would have been surprised about that too. What about canine? The fennec fox provides canine genes. Hell yeah. Debris cascade has settled. Hey, we won't have any problems with stellar travel anymore, and the solar flare's over. Wonderful. Okay, things are getting better and better, I tell you. So that's been Nark's work. Nark's going for a walk. He had to leave the colony. Oh, such a heavy debuff. Hey, marriage. So this has turned into our new marriage spot. I kind of dig it. I mean, this was only a some random thing we had going on there. For a quest. Sorry, the sounds have distracted me. I was already considering to deconstruct it at some point, but now I'm not that inclined anymore. Oh gosh, this is cool. I mean, we got now a really good base of operations here. It's even somewhat optimized in terms of logistics. So, still no good quality. Keep working. It's not done yet. Alright. At least we're creating a lot of higher tiered ones now. Oh, poor old Narc. She's going to have an all-nighter today. But I need her working on this. There we go. So, that's been all I needed. Go do that now. You did a good job. Alright, Canine Muffalo. I have to check it out, though. Wolfalo. Hell yeah. I think we need that. Great producer of thick wool and regrettably hairy milk. Okay. And the Muffalo Wolf. So, I think I want both of them in the long run. Pack tactics. Jeez, this is cool. But honestly, I think we should be at this point already considering to duplicate these genomes. Because did you know how hard it was to come by for a wolf genome? I mean, I think we got 2 feline genomes, so there's no problem with that. So let's start our cat Muffalo combo here. Which one did I want to take there? No. This is all a little bit confusing. Ah, here, the Muffalo chicken. That's what I wanted. Let's start out with that, because avian genomes aren't too hard to come by, and I want something in the making here, you know. Time is genome. Alright, so we're going to create template genomes until we have 5. Ow. Human teeth, even. I hate it when they do this. Seriously. If you guys are going in for a social fight, okay. But stop biting each other. Hogan openly insulted Justin's son's fashion knowledge. And that's enough to... Alright. I don't say anything. Can somebody patch this guy now up, please? Alright, and can somebody please put these ingredients into the genomorpher? We've been working hard on these. Alright. And so we need to extinct a little bit more here. I really want to start copying these genomes because I think that's the easiest way of getting the job done, by having one sample of these available and then just copying as needed. Everything else sounds like a pretty unreliable thing, and Justin got himself an infection. See? That's why I'm saying, you guys, don't bite each other. That's disgusting. Well, Dr. Pepper can do. And, well, that's been a shitty treatment. We need to do our Gene Park Advent, but that's still a pretty long time to go. Alrighty. So, I think I need a bed for Mr. MOLEMAN. He's sleeping left and right and everywhere. And I dislike that a bit. Alright, so I'd say this is almost a good spot to end today's episode. I think we're going to play until either the new festival is happening or something else is happening which needs my attention, I wanted to say. So we got ourselves a meteorite shower. Whoa. Okay, well, somebody wanted to aim at our laboratory. Randy, nice try. Thanks for the gemstone. We've got to mine through the Potparacha though, because it's cutting me off. Here. Okay, wow. And our good friend Justin needs some better treatment than that. He can be tended any moment though. I mean, it's only a slight disparity, so it's not going to be that horrible. But let's send our good friend Dr. Philly. There we go, 70%. That's as good as it gets with herbal medicine. Herbal medicine has a limit in terms of what it can do. So, decide stone slabs. It even destroyed my stone slabs! Wow. I never had a meteorite shower so close on the stuff that I care about. Anywho, so we're still alive. Nothing too terrible happened. Let's try out the gene recombinator. Yeah. A template genome. Wonderful. So now we can just duplicate that canine genome. That's pretty cool stuff here. That technology is really cool. So Randy is really tossing junk on me. Fine. I'll use that. Alright, my friends. So it's 1st December finally. Let's do this. Get out of your beds, all of you. Time for a holiday. So drop me your comments down below, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Leave me your thumbs up if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. There's daily content coming up from my side, and I'd be super delighted to have you. And have a good one. Bye-bye.